It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm trying to smooth it out. So far, so... Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh! Oh! We made it! In your face, Leatherface. We did it, man! That only took like 2 hours? Aren't everywhere, Fizz. Where the hell have you been, dude? Do you know how long I've been playing this game right now? I am stuck on the same motherfucking boss ever since I started. I am 2 hours and 34 minutes into this motherfucking game. Here's the boss that I'm on right now. How do I beat that big son of a bitch over there? Hopefully it goes the way I think it might go. Ooh, what? Oh, yeah, you know, we're off to a really good start. Ooh, where are you going? Where are you going? Are you going over here? Yeah, you are.
I got one more.
Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Oh, you just gave yourself away. Boom! 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 I know it's over dramatic, but I get excited sometimes. Yeah, I'm camping. I'm camping.
Confirming next.
Don't sit up there too long, Buttercup. I'm gonna take you out. But you know, it is what it is with it. Right? It is what it is with it. Ladies and gents, welcome to the live stream. I am your host, the one, the only Mr. Equalizer. Don't adjust your settings on your phone, TV, PC, whatever. I am this good looking. Just want to throw that out there. So no need to adjust the contrast, the coloring, the sharpness. None of that stuff. Ha! Ha! There we have Dawn in the house. Yes, we are ready to rock and roll. So yes, we are on the final days. Actually counting down the final hours of Urzisktan, the last straw for Urzisktan. This shitty map that they call Warzone is in the final stretch of its life cycle. Man, I'm farting out my mouth. My apologies. Let's go ahead and turn the music down just a hair. Just a pinch. But yes, we are in the final stretch of Urzisktan, Call of Duty's so-called Warzone map that was designed Fizzy. Yeah, we are just starting. Fizzy, we are just getting things rolling here. If you haven't noticed, we are in the very last hours of Warzone, and we are coming up on Verdansk, however you want to say it. Verdansk, Verdanskers, Verdanskis, Verdansk. So we are awaiting patiently for the new. Well, I wouldn't say it's new. It's not new, obviously. What, 2020 that map came out? I don't think I actually played. I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I have another issue in itself, and I hope this doesn't screw up the stream. We are awaiting a download from Call of Duty. There is a flipping download. We're about 40% there out of 100%. It's downloading. It's patching something in BattleNet. So I gotta wait. Might as well shoot the breeze, you know what I mean? Until that's done downloading. I forgot the day before a new season drops. Season 4 dropped tomorrow? Or 3? Season 3? I think season 3 does drop tomorrow. What was I going to say? Shit. I lost my train of thought. I was so focused on this damn update that's happening right now on BattleNet. Totally screwed with me. The final days of, or no, that's what I was talking about. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit while we wait for this to download. So I actually didn't get into Verdansk. Verdansk wasn't my thing. I think Caldera is where it was for me. I started playing Warzone right when Caldera came out, whatever. I think that was right. It's during COVID. So 2021-ish. I think I started playing Caldera. If I did play a little bit of Verdansk, it wasn't for very long. It wasn't long enough for me to remember jack shit, because I don't remember anything about that map. Nothing whatsoever. So this, to be honest with you, it's a brand new map to me. I actually really enjoyed Warzone during Caldera, and I'll tell you why. Again, if you're just joining the stream, thank you for being here. We're patiently awaiting this download to go through on BattleNet. It is updating something. It's patching something for Call of Duty. So we're about getting close to 50% there. So we got a couple minutes to kind of shoot the breeze. Dean, what's happening? What is your title? Last day of Urzisktan? Yes, the final day of Urzisktan. Today is the final day of Urzisktan. Tomorrow we have Verdansk coming out. So I titled it as such, if that makes sense. Over there on the Twitch. Appreciate you coming back, Dean. Good to see you in the chat, my man. There is no Warzone though. Well, I call it Warzone. Servers are down. Are they? Don't tell me that. I had no idea. Is that for real? For 24 hours? Did I miss the window? Fizzy, can we get confirmation of that while we're speaking of it? I had no idea. Well, what the hell am I supposed to play? Since 9 a.m.? How come nobody told me? I didn't check it. I didn't check any of the April Fools was yesterday. Yeah. Dana, yeah, come on. There's only multiplayer? Are you shitting me? Stop f***ing with me. Stop it. I know you're f***ing with me. Knock it off. Don't tell me we gotta switch gears and play Helldivers. You're not joking. What the f***? No way. They announced it a while ago. I don't follow Call of Duty announcements. Bushmaster, is that true though? Welcome, Mr. Bushmaster in the house over on the YouTube. They announced it a while ago. So my Twitch My Twitch is saying, the Twitch chat here is saying that they announced it since 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. No joke. You better check. Dean, I'm about to fire this up in like 10 minutes. We'll take a look at it. There's only multiplayer. Well, I mean, if it's... Oh, is that why... Hold on. Is that why Doc didn't play it this morning? And Bobby Poff was playing zombies? Is that what that was? I might have to change the title. I might have to change the title. I'm gonna have to update the title to the stream and everything. Maybe we'll title it Warzone Waiting Lobbies. Maybe what new weapons to level up those new weapons that they got coming out. Is that why I'm getting all these downloads? What a bunch of horse shit. Oh, and this download's taking forever too. That's why I wish I had 2 PCs. We're gonna have to update this this live stream here. Last chance lobbies. Ah, man. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, battle pass and new weapons came out today. Is rank play up? We might have to just switch it back over to ranked. Wait, season 3 didn't come out today, did it? No ranked either. That's Gia Jolie, what's happening over in the YouTube? Appreciate you stopping by. Hey. We're just chit-chatting a little bit about Warzone and my lack of doing research. Not seeing anything online. Well, what the hell? Man, I feel like a horse's ass. Wow. No ranked. No Warzone. And no nothing really. Zombies is still there, isn't it? Season 3 came out today. And ranked multi comes out tomorrow, a few hours after Verdansk. Well, shit. I've never I never paid attention to any of the updates. I mean, my day is pretty full of, you know, just doing stuff, you know, so it's hot in here. Hang on. Well, that's damn. I'm gonna have to. I gotta change the title now. I gotta change the title. I'm leaving the thumbnail. I mean, we can always shoot the breeze and talk about Warzone, but that's boring. I gotta change this title, yo. I gotta change the title, y'all. We're not. I was just informed that Warzone is down for at least 24 hours until Verdansk drops tomorrow, and we only have multiplayer to play. I mean, I guess I could camo grind. You know, I guess. I don't know. What a bunch of crap. I guess it's my fault. I didn't check. I was wondering why there was such a big download. If you watch any other person streaming Call of Duty, they're playing multi or zombies. No wonder Bobby Poff was playing zombies. I'm like, that dude never plays zombies. Mr. Poff never plays zombies. And I was kind of curious as to why he was playing. I'm like, that's kind of weird. Dude's playing zombies. Maybe let's title it this way. We'll do this. Verdansk Verdansk waiting lobby. That's a good one. Been seeing some titles like this. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. That's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to title this Verdansk waiting lobby. That's what we're going to do. That's what happens when you don't do your homework, folks. You're totally freaking clueless. It's super easy on Kick though. Oh, what's easy on Kick? Getting the news, Bushmaster? Is that what you're referring to? Listen, y'all. Hey, I appreciate y'all stopping by and checking out the stream. Thank you so much. Do me a huge favor. Let me know that you're enjoying at least some of this stream. Give me a thumbs up. It goes a long way, even if it's just a few thumbs up. You know, let me know that you care by dropping a like. They announced this 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, Dean? Name the first 5 presidents of the United States. Go ahead. Don't look it up either. I need to hear the answers right here, right now. By the way, that was like over 200 years ago. Just throwing it out there. I'm just messing. I'm totally messing. But for real though, the president of the United States, who's he in charge of? What branch of government? Anybody? What branch? George Watt, you looked it up. I can't ask those questions. You totally looked it up. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and James Monroe. Oh yeah? Well, what branch of government is the president in charge of? Actually, what 3 branches of government do we have? I'm just trying to shoot the breeze right now until Call of Duty drops the download. Till that's done. I cannot believe I did not know that. But see, that's the thing though. I'm not so involved. I'm not so involved in Call of Duty that I know what's happening at every second of the day. You know, I'm not invested in it enough to know what's happening all the time. If there's a CDL event coming up, I mean, I'll see that because I really enjoy the CDL. Yeah, you got me. You got me, Dean. You got me. Hanging titles and shit. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you just joined in the stream, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Yes, executive, legislative, and judicial. Yes, the president is in charge of the executive branch. Yes, y'all got it. Don and Dean got it. Yeah, executive and judicial. Yep, and legislative. Yeah. Yeah, and law enforcement falls under the executive branch. The military falls under the executive branch, and the president is in charge of the executive branch. He oversees it. Didn't know he was going back to school. I'm just shooting the breeze here. I'm trying to pass a little bit of time to this game downloads. We may. How did I title this? Verdansk waiting lobby. Is that why everybody's titling their shit Verdansk waiting lobby? Maybe I should get in line. Maybe we should just put hang on. Did I leave that? No, I did not. Verdansk waiting lobby. Okay. Well, I'll admit fault at that. Killing time. Yes, we are killing time. Ladies and gentlemen, I am awaiting a download on Call of Duty. New weapons are good to, by the way. Okay. I don't know if anybody knows this or not while we're waiting for this download. By the way, it's almost kind of done. We're about 70% there. Do we know? I didn't really look up Verdansk, like what they're going to be featuring in this new season of Warzone. So what's I mean, what are we looking at as far as like the changes that are actually going back to how Verdansk used to be? So you remember like in the Caldera days, and it was probably in Verdansk too. Like I said before, I have no idea if Verdansk is like Caldera. I never actually played Verdansk. The more I think about it, I don't think I've ever played it. I started playing Warzone during Caldera. That's when I started playing Warzone. And I enjoyed the hell out of that. I actually I enjoyed Caldera. I was like, wow, I like Warzone. That was pre CDL. Before I even got into ranked, I started with Warzone first because it was free. It was Call of Duty, and I was always big fan of COD, first person shooter. Why not? So I really got into Verdansk, or not Verdansk, Caldera. I think what really sucked me in to Warzone in that time was how they structured the game. So like the sound effects, I really enjoyed looting chests because just the way it made the sound effect, I don't think it sounded quite like that, but it would just, the way you would open up chests and the way you would shoot at the plates and just the sounds that they made when you were the bullets were connecting with the plates. And just the overall experience of that whole thing was excellent. And then they got rid of that and they started bringing out what map came after Caldera? Was it Urzisktan? Was that the next one? They are reinventing the old. Are they really? They're coming back to the old sounds and everything. Big changes to audio. Al-Mazrah. I remember that one too. Not like I did Caldera. I think when Al-Mazrah came out, I was getting more into. Now, was that during the Black Ops Cold War days, Dean? Because that's when it wasn't. Was that after Black Ops Cold War? Modern Warfare 2? Okay. So right when Black Ops Cold War came out, I switched over to playing a lot of rank play. So I started getting into rank play, the CDL, and I kind of put Warzone on the back burner, and I've just been kind of full board with rank play. I don't think I played much of Al-Mazrah, maybe just a few different times, but I literally, when I got into rank play, the CDL, I literally put Warzone behind me. I didn't care about it. I'm like, no, rank play is my jam. This is where I'm going to go. And I always wanted to kind of come back to Warzone, but then they started having a lot of problems with just the player base leaving and cheaters, and just it started getting a bad rep. So I don't think I didn't care to go back. I stuck with rank play. Is that why? Because of the new game? Yes, that is why. So season 3 dropped today. So that's why I got this download. And everything is pretty much on pause until tomorrow. Everything's on pause. As far as like even rank plays on pause apparently now. I didn't know this. This has been out for a couple weeks. I had no idea. 50 gigabyte update for multiplayer. Damn. Now the one thing, that's a lot. The one thing I didn't hear a lot of it. Now I'll tell you one thing. I didn't hear a lot of information about multiplayer. They have been so gung-ho about Verdansk for like the last month. They haven't even talked about multiplayer much. It's all been about the return of Verdansk and the return of this and return of that, all these weapons and everything. Floating loot. I remember the floating loot. That was fun. Multi got 3 new maps. I bet your rank play's got a couple new maps too. I bet you. I bet you. I bet you. I know the one thing that I'm looking forward to now, Dean, if that is true, rank used to be the same maps. Rank used the same maps as multi. So is rank getting new maps too added to their lineup of map rotation? Now, when ranked dropped at the beginning of season 2, they threw those like 2 or 3 random ass maps in there, and they were stupid, man. They were just stupid. No rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. And I'm like, man, get these maps out of here. Nobody cared for them. Nobody liked them. I don't even know the name of the maps. They were dumb. I couldn't stand them. I hate it when they just throw some random shit in there. I'm like, no, just stick to the same like 4 maps, you know? I guess every once in a while switch it up here and there, but they usually don't do that until like what, the end of the season or the end of the life cycle of the game, right before a new COD title drops. They did that in MW3, just started throwing random maps into rank play. CDL haven't decided. I hope they don't. Just they don't fix it if it ain't broken. Yeah, don't fix it if it ain't broken. Like for real. I don't know. If they bring back the way they did all the sound effects and everything, then that will be kind of cool. Because like I said, I really enjoyed how the game sounded, the way that you would like the movement, the way that you would slide cancel, the sound effect of when you would slide cancel and all that stuff, man. I really enjoyed that. I actually really enjoyed flying the airplanes around on Caldera. That was fun. This was pre-streaming days for when I got into all that stuff. So that was way before I started streaming. That was fun. I really enjoyed it. We're just about there. 81%. Yeah, just the way the game and the mechanics of the game and the way it sounded, and Caldera, probably a Verdansk too. I'm pretty sure Verdansk sounded the same way. That was kind of cool. Now, if they bring that back, that's a win. That's definitely a win. And also too, and I don't see this happening. I don't think they're going to do anything about the cheating issue. And that's like one of the main reasons why people left. Server issues and cheating issues. Nobody wanted to play Warzone, so they all left. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're going to check out some of these weapons. You know, one of the games I thought about really wanting to get into, I don't know if I told anybody this or not, but I am a huge golfing fan. I love golf. Played it in high school. Was on the golf team in high school for a little bit of time. So I've always enjoyed golf. Thank you, Tiger Woods. You can blame him for that one. But I thought about playing the PGA. What is the PGA 2K 2025 or whatever it is? I thought about playing that because I mean, even the you know, just playing it as a game. I actually really enjoy sports games, soccer, football, golf, you know, whatever. So I thought about playing that too as well, because they have a rank system in the new PGA. I actually have a ranking system, which is kind of cool. So I thought about doing something like that. I don't know. That game just came out. I think the new PGA game came out, I want to say like 3 weeks ago. Still fairly new. So I thought about really getting into that because it's just something new, something I never played before. Just kind of pass the time, especially when we're waiting for stuff like this. I guess we could jump into Helldivers while this is downloading, but I don't want to interrupt the process of the download. That's the only problem. I'm afraid if I start firing up all these other systems, it'll interfere with the download process and then the stream will crash. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. Got a new video that dropped today. If y'all haven't checked it out yet, feel free to do so. Over there on the YouTube. We put out another video of Aiden. Good old Aiden over there on the Warzone. Did a little bit of commentary on duos versus quads. And we wanted to find out if it was legit. At least I wanted to. So go over there to YouTube, go to my channel and check that out if you haven't already. I wonder if I could throw that up as a video on demand over on Twitch. I think I can. Actually, I know I can. I was thinking from the last live stream, but I'm like, that's already there. I could probably just go ahead and upload that to Twitch as well. Okay, we're getting close. 10 more, 10% more. We're at 90%. 90%. I cannot believe I had no idea that they were shutting the servers down for 24 hours. I literally had no idea. No idea whatsoever. Upload it everywhere. I know, Fizz, I know. I need to upload it to Twitch. Like for real, man. So I'm actually kind of, and I do know that they brought back a few guns from Verdansk. I don't know what those guns are. I'm pretty sure I'll know when I see it. I don't know the names of the guns. But those, how many? Let's see. I think there was a couple of them that came out. Supposedly all the guns that were used in Verdansk some of those guns are coming back. You know, we're pretty stoked about it over here at the EKUALIZZ3R Incorporated. We're pretty stoked about Verdansk. I know I am a little bit, because the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I never played that map. Not one time have I sat down and played around at Verdansk. Now I have been getting a lot of updates indicating, not updates, just a lot of people just commenting on updates about Verdansk. And one of the things that people tend to do is, what is it? There's a stadium in Verdansk, right? So a lot of people parachute in, land on the roof, and it's like a hot spot for snipers. So I read that was like, you know, probably going to be an issue in the game, is snipers being on the roof. They also brought back this, I did know, which I think you were able to do this in Caldera as well. You were able to shoot people out of the sky as you're actually falling through the sky. As you're parachuting down, you can actually pick people off in the sky. So they're bringing that back, which is pretty sweet. Because I know I did that a few times in Caldera, just parachuting down. People don't hear you, or they can't see you, or you know, whatever it is, and you just pick them off with a pistol. So that's going to be a feature that's coming back. Should be good. We're almost there. We're almost there. I want to check these weapons out. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should let me actually look and see what these weapons are, because I do not know the names of these weapons. The other thing too is kind of a sad night / day today that we all found out that Val Kilmer has tragically passed away at the age of 65. It's kind of bummed when I heard that. I enjoyed Val Kilmer in a couple different movies, both Top Guns. He didn't have much of a presence in the second Top Gun. Obviously, he was not at his best when it comes to his health. All right, the stream just froze. We're gonna shut that down. This is why I'm not playing anything. Hopefully the stream comes back. Please tell me the stream is back. Okay, there we go. You're back. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to touch anything, because when there's a download, especially a big download like that, it tends to mess up if you start pulling up other stuff. I was like, wow, it's almost done. Let me pull up this window. Nope, can't do that. It's the benefits of having 2 PCs. So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, Val Kilmer. That was a bummer for sure. Yeah, it is sad. Very sad. That was a good looking dude, man. He was a good looking dude. He I really liked him in the first Top Gun as Iceman. And you know what? I thought he played a decent Batman too. I thought he played a pretty decent Batman. And you know, it's not obviously not like Michael Keaton, you know, nothing like that. But as far as like the character, the Bruce Wayne that he played, what is it? Batman? Was it Batman Forever? It was like the 4th or 5th installment. And I thought he did really well in that. Obviously The Doors, he played Jim Morrison. I actually never seen that movie. Never, not one time. I knew that he played Jim Morrison in The Doors. I just never saw it because it wasn't, you know, The Doors wasn't a band that I was into growing up. So I never saw it. But, yeah, he played in a lot of different movies. Obviously Tombstone. That's probably my favorite movie of his. Apparently the reason for it being down for 24 hours is because they have some content creators play testing it. Is that why? Oh my lord. Can't they get their own testers in there to play it, make sure it works? Maybe that's the problem why their shit don't work half the time. They got their own players that are playing it. Yep, it's good to go, even though it's still kind of broken. It's good. All right, so almost said Verdansk is done. Call of Duty is done downloading, but it's reclaiming space in Battle.net. It's done that before. I think I can still play. Should be able to still play. Come on. It's launching. It's launching, ladies and gentlemen. It is launching. But do you know what content creators are doing to play testing? I'm actually kind of curious. Sounds about right. We got deadlines. Yep. Even though it's still broke. Son of a bitch. This damn stream. All I'm trying to do is play Call of Duty. And I can't even do that. What the hell is going on with this? It says I'm playing COD right now. I'm not playing COD. Hang on a second. Are we back? Holy cow. This is why this is, oh man. Are we? Are we back? Holy cow. All right, I'm gonna do something here really quick. BattleNet. I need to shut down BattleNet. Shut it down. I think we're back up. PC Low Letter. That's a great movie, by the way. Office Space. PC Low Letter? What the f does that mean? Come on! Holy cow, why is this? All I want to do is shut down BattleNet. Task Manager. I went to Task Manager. Log out altogether. Logging out. We're not stuck, are we? We're still up and running? Are we up and running? I think we're still up and running. All right. Let me see here. Ending everything BattleNet related. Still going? Okay. I think everything's good. I just completely backed out of BattleNet. I'm going to reopen it because it's totally crashing my PC so far. Okay. It's totally crashing my PC. Let's see. See, if I had a second PC, I wouldn't have to worry about it. I'm going to continue to let this do whatever the hell it was doing before. Hang on. Do we have to reclaim any space, BattleNet? I don't see any downloads for reclaiming the damn space. I don't even know what the hell that means. It does that every time there's a download. It says it's able to, you're able to play it, but it's reclaiming space. So that's why the stream was periodically freezing, was because of that. So now I'm going to fire up COD. Here we go. Awesome. Yeah. See, the PC, it's a good PC, but it can't handle everything. Here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Black Ops 6 is here. We are ready to roll. Yes. Yes. Now we're up and running. All right. So there's going to be a restart. There's going to be shaders as well. It's probably going to be some shaders. Have to do that. Ricochet. Load the Warzone tab to unlock the kilo. Okay. We will do that. That's what it was. It was a kilo. Is that an AR, by the way? Oh, he can handle every. I can't handle everything. That's why if we ever make it in the content creator world, we will hire other businesses to do the work for us. That is for sure. Just throwing it out there. There's so much crap involved. It's not crap that's involved in being a content creator. It's just a lot of shit to remember for one person. There's so much involved. Anybody that ever tells you being a content creator is easy, they either don't know what they're talking about or they're lying to you. It is not easy. It is extremely difficult at first. If you have no clue what you're doing, it can be very difficult. Okay, so the kilo is an AR. Gotcha. Okay, we're gonna watch the Verdansk trailer. But yeah, anybody that ever tells you that being a content creator is easy, it is not easy. It's not. It's hard at first. I still struggle. The hardest thing about being a content creator is 100% understanding the software that's involved. There's so many different types of software and hardware and all this other stuff out there, and you know, just OBS in itself is difficult to understand at first. It's like very, very much like a foreign language, almost in a sense. You got OBS, you got Photoshop, you have your editing software, you have, you know, other tools that you use. A Stream Deck, if you use a Stream Deck, you use a Go XLR for your interface, setting all that up, audio stuff, picture quality, microphone quality, headsets, just, you know, posting videos, and yeah, it's not too difficult, but it's not easy. I'll just say that. That's why I understand. Like Zygo Media is a media company that makes thumbnails for Tim the Tap Man. I think they do for Bobby Poff as well. They make thumbnails, and I think they do their video editing as well. So I don't know what that costs. I'm pretty sure they pay a pretty penny for it because they're constantly loading content all the time. So I'm pretty sure. I'm waiting for these shaders to load, mind you. We're at 80%. I'm waiting for this to upload so it doesn't interfere with the season 3 launch trailer, which I may have already seen if it's the one I'm thinking of. 96, 97, 100. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check out this trailer. If it's a trailer that they've already launched from before, then I've already seen it, but we're about to find out. So let's take a look.
If you're watching this, guess I didn't make it through. Tough shit.
Oh, it's another one? Okay.
Something stinks around here. I couldn't put my finger on it. But now, the company's compromised. Don't think it's Menendez or the Russians or any
It is a
state
full-time
actor.
job, Fizz. It really is.
Could be goddamn men from Mars for all I know. They're crafty. Use war and chaos to mask their stench. But once they caught a whiff, been in our shadow for years. All through Vietnam. Afghanistan. Russia.
Wasn't Russia Black Ops Cold War?
Even the goddamn number station. Whoever they are, they've done a hell of a job covering their tracks. Almost missed them. Almost. Putting together a file. Code names, missing documents. I didn't get the chance to hunt these bastards down. So you're gonna have to clean up my unfinished business.
The Kilo 141, yes. Can we Dean, can we upload, is this free? Got some new skins. Oh yeah, Black Cell. I don't really care for the battle pass. I think I've only bought the battle pass like twice. Unless there's something in there that I really want, which is hardly ever, then I usually don't get it. So the Kilo is free. I can start loading that up or unlocking attachments for it and whatnot. So this is what happens when you're waiting. Gotcha. Battle pass has necessary things in it now. Does it really? Okay. We may have to explore that. 13 hours, folks. Hell, I thought we were able to play Warzone today, but I guess not. We have to wait until tomorrow. Okay, well, we're gonna close that up. That's why Doc was in it today, and he was like, what? I wasn't even paying attention. I had no idea what he was talking about. Wasn't actually watching what he was looking at, but this is why. Yeah, ranked is down. See, where did I finish ranked? We might as well take a look. Plat 2, yeah. Yes, we finished in Plat 2. And we go back to Plat 1. Fun. Now, I do like the fact that you're not being pushed back. Like, if I was in Plat in MW3, they would have pushed me all the way back to, like, gold 1, I think, is where I would have started. So I'm glad they aren't doing that, at least. Where in the hell is my character? That's not my character. Dean, it looks like I could find a match in rank play. I thought you said it wasn't until tomorrow. That's a glitch. Oh, there it is. I think it's just Warzone, right? I'm not supposed to be. I'm hacking, that's why. Don't tell anybody. I know people that know people. So here we are. I mean, let's go check out that Kilo. Let's go check out that Kilo. Let's see. create a new class. Wait a minute. Create new. There she is. What's the other one too? The CR56? That's the other one, right? CR56 AMAX. But this is the one that everybody really liked, right? The Kilo. I think everybody really liked that one. We're gonna switch up the pistol. I really like the Strider. We'll go with that. Both ranks are supposed to be offline. Interesting. What the hell? That's not the weapon I chose. That's the one. Oh man. AMAX SWAT that turns into the Growl in HDR. Nice. I do not like this optic, this scope, or I do not like this. It's not bad. It handles quite well actually without any attachments on it. Dude, I think it was Joe. I watched a video about on Joe Woe talking about. Yeah, we're gonna roll with that. We're just gonna roll with that. See if we can level it up a little bit. Joe Woe was talking about some of the weapons, and I think he was talking about the Kilo. That was like his gun. No, it wasn't the Kilo. It looked like an AK-47, whatever, which one that one was. That they're bringing back. The AMAX? That's it.
Secure the objective. Multiple enemy UAV contacts. Hardpoint identified.
I'm not a fan of Nuketown. Not a fan of Nuke.
Hardpoint active.
I thought I'd actually enjoy it, but I'm just, turns out I'm not that big of a fan. No way. I hate Newtown. Yeah, it's not very fun. It's a spawn trap too. They'll spawn trap the shit out of you over here if you're not careful. There's one right there.
Hardpoint located.
I was reading what the hell is the thing that came on the top right side of my screen. See right here. Right there.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Enemy UAV inbound.
Oh, I hate this map.
Give it up. Do it now. If not, get to work.
Holy cow, this map is so ass. Everything is everything's a spawn trap, feels like. I am playing like shit. Holy cow, I played like shit. Wow.
Get your asses back to
That's insane. I haven't played that bad for a while. It's probably because of this gun. Oh, hell, he's using it too. Damn. Okay. Haven't played Nuketown. Been forever. Been over a month. I know I ain't got much unlocked. Let's take a look though. Oh, I do. Oh, just my optics.
What happens?
Oh! You're gonna see a lot of people using this gun. For sure. You know, the one thing I gotta mute this guy. The one thing I noticed that I don't really care for, at least with Modern Warfare, it felt like you had a lot more attachments. Wait, is this Nuketown 24/7? I think that's what I'm playing.
Kill confirmed. Let him have it, Black Ops.
That's why I hate Nuketown. Just hang out upstairs.
You've fallen behind.
Unbelievable. Yeah, this is why Modern Warfare always felt like I had a lot more attachments. Black Ops barely gave you any attachments. Where the hell? Teammates are taking my fucking kills, man. There's another one. I'm about, you know what? Screw this map, man. I don't know how anybody can like this map. I have no idea. It's not even good for leveling up your shit. Let's see. Especially if you're dying all the damn time. No freaking wonder, man. No. 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 10v10 is not bad. Free for all, sure. Headquarters, no. Search, no. No. Okay. Here we go. We got these damn glitches again. It's not the gun I picked.
Wow, they're also have a look.
Oh, they're not putting
Right
it
there.
Put in the option.
Okay. I'm gonna change that one. Is this? I got nothing.
Forgot to change the title over here on Twitch.
Team death. Work quick and clean. No witnesses.
There we go. She's updated.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
There we go. Man, haven't played this map in forever. Holy smoke. Wait, is this a new one? No. It is not. I think we flip spawns. Where the hell is everybody? There's one. Dude, it's like every time I die, I turn around, I get shot. Or every time I shoot somebody, I turn around, I get shot. See, I think multiplayer has its place. It's definitely not. That's why I can't stand multiplayer, man. I like it when you have very limited attachments, limited guns to use. Always out fucking numbered, man. Never fails. Dude, I don't know what the issue is today. Can't find anybody. Dude, where the hell is everybody, man? See, everybody, no one's moving. That's the problem. Nobody's fucking moving. They're all hanging out in their spawn. See that? That's where they're at. They're just hanging out. Damn it. And it always feels like my teammates are up my ass. You ever get that feeling? Like all the time. Okay, we flip spawns.
Bang, 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 bang.
$15 at 13. Playing like shit.
Enemy scout post detected.
I don't think so, buddy.
They're right where we want them. Finish the job.
Pistol.
Mission goal.
Man, I don't like this map either. I don't like that map either. Not a fan. Dude. You know what? The more I see dumb shit like that, at the very end, where they're like, pew, 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 pew. I get that much more excited for Battlefield. Like, seriously, that is the dumbest shit. Like, put that in Fortnite or something. Don't put it in COD. You know what I mean? What was the last Call of Duty that was strictly about warfare? Didn't have all this dumb shit in it. Which one was that? 2019? Modern Warfare 2019? Was that the last time? I don't even remember I don't even remember Black Ops Cold War having it, you know? That's when I first got into it. During that time frame. I don't remember having any of that.
Hard. Capture the objective.
I was wondering where that fool was. Might switch if rank. Just sit down. If ranked is gonna work, I'm switching over to rank. I highly doubt you're gonna be able to use the kilo in rank play.
Hardpoint located.
Dude, how close does that have to be? Everybody's using the kilo too.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
What a fucking pussy.
Yeah, you let them know. Let them know!
Falling behind the center.
Damn it. Excuse me. Dude, I see more action in ranked. At least I see people. Where the hell is everybody?
UAV established above. Hardpoint.
Breaking out rocket launcher.
Hardpoint active.
Rat. Master Splinter playing like a rat.
Archangel is hot.
Hardpoint is secure.
Dude, it would like
Hostiles have captured
here.
the hardpoint.
He's in the corner like a little bitch. On the right side.
Dude, I ever since I stepped into multiplayer, I've been playing like shit. Like multiplayer to me is just it's too chaotic, man. There's just like too much bullshit.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint.
It's a damn circus in multiplayer. I don't care for it, to be honest with you. Not a fan.
Enemy CUAV inbound.
Man, never mind. I take it back. These attachments are a must. Howdy. Master Splinter.
Inside the little room.
Archangel available.
Hostile care package inbound.
Oh no!
Russian grenade out.
Eat that!
Hardpoint identified.
What did I hit?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
The flip that I hit? I must have hit the side of the building. I gotta work on my centering.
Recon overhead.
Oh. Where in the hell was that coming from?
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
He's doing it. Nah, he's not.
Down.
It's chaos.
Hardpoint completed.
I like a little bit of control. 4v4.
Eyes on field upgrade.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Eyes on it. Breaking out rocket launcher.
There's always two people. I swear. It's why I don't play multiplayer, man. I don't even like leveling up my guns.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Hold the line, Crimson. This is ours to lose. Hardpoint identified.
Tossing frag.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Swear.
Point locked down.
Never fails, man. Worst timing ever. Now I'm playing like shit. Every match I've played in, I've just been getting shit on. Should have just stayed right there. Would have been totally fine.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Hostile stop.
It's yeah, he had a shock stick. He was like, get it.
Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile counter UAV. Hardpoint identified.
Ooh, he jumped down.
Hardpoint active.
I knew it. I should have turned around. Oh shit.
Eyes on us.
Hostiles have captured
2 attackers. Blaze, when you gonna work on the channel rewards? You're right on with that for sure. I need to.
Hardpoint is secure.
I got all these points, nothing to do with them. How do I use those?
Captured the hardpoint.
How does that work?
All units prepare for exfil. This one's ours.
I need to write that down. Channel rewards. Oh, how did I get best play? I played like shit. This was best play? I just all I did was chase that dude down. Go into your dashboard. Okay. Can I do it while I'm streaming? Welcome to the live stream, by the way, Blaze. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's check it out. Let's check it out. I'm gonna go into rank 2 as well. Leaving that lobby. We're going over to rank play. I'm gonna see if I can play it. I wonder if I can. It's allowing me to. Nah, do it off stream. Okay, well, let me write it down. So what do I need to do with them? Like, do I need to activate them? Let's take a look. So dashboard, channel rewards. Just writing it down. Oh, an ad. Yeah. My bad about the ads there. I mean, it's not like I'm making a ton of money off of them. I don't even think I made $2 off of them. I think you have to make at least $50 worth of ads in order to cash it out. So it's going to take like a couple of years. You can also use sound alerts. Oh, sound alerts. Okay. Sound alerts. It'll let you work on some from there, but if you want to make it more personal, use sound alerts. Yeah, the ads aren't really doing much. I think how a lot of these content creators are making their money is through subscribing or becoming a member over on Twitch. I think that's how you do it. That's how a lot of these content creators now. Nade Shot, before we jump into rank, Nade Shot actually I would get on my PC tomorrow and message you some links to hook you up. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I meant to come back on Twitch to mess around and look at some of the more features that they have for the settings and stuff. Nade Shot. Supposedly, it was like a couple months back. He accidentally leaked his income for the month. One of the months he had over on Twitch. For the entire month. He made like $250,000, I think. Something like that for the entire month. Somehow that got leaked out. It was during a live stream. He was doing something and he pulled up his earnings over there on Twitch. Yeah, it was a lot. Some people gave him shit for it, thinking that he did it on purpose, but he's like, no, I didn't do it. And I believe him. He seems like a pretty straightforward guy. And, you know, some people were just giving him hell for it. $200,000. Damn. What are you doing? Did you do that on purpose? Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what, at the end of the day, it should be for the community. That's what it boils down to. Yeah, because without your community, you don't have anything, right? Yeah, it is nice. It is nice to have. Absolutely. But still, it's like, you know, meh. It's I think what it was, the reason why his income was so high is because he did like long streams for the entire month. He had a ton of ad revenue, and his followers were also doing donations and just all kinds of stuff. He even admitted that was a good month for him as far as like streaming, because he did a lot of stuff on his Twitch account for that month and made a ton of money. And he didn't mean to do it, but he had to like explain what it was. And you know, I believe him. I don't think he leaked that on purpose. So, but yeah, it is about the community, because if they all just went away, I mean, if all y'all went away, I mean, we wouldn't have a channel here, you know? Yeah, y'all wouldn't be on Twitch or YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think it was like 200 and it was a lot. It was over 200,000. You can look it up. Just Google Nadeshot Twitch income, and you'll see pictures of it. People took screenshots and posted it everywhere. It was all over X. It was a lot. It was a lot of money. Dean, I don't know if you're watching, man, but this is letting me play. It's letting me play. It's letting me play some ranked. We gotta switch gears here. We gotta get back in business. We're back all the way down to... all the way back down to Plat 1. But yeah, he had to explain it. I'm not playing Surge. No. He had to come out and talk about it. So, but for the entire month, that is for a streamer, a content creator, holy cow. And he said that is not the income that he makes all the time. He said he worked his ass off for that month and he made that money, but still, that's a lot of money. I mean, you're making more than doctors. Some doctors don't even make that for the entire year, you know? And he made it for the entire month. I don't remember what month that was in. I think it was like, I want to say it was actually last year. It might have been last year. Yeah. I don't think he was, yeah. Was he shaking his ass to make some of that money? Yeah, he was rolling in the dough. I mean, he legitimately earned it. I guess I don't watch an Nadeshot all that much. I really don't, just kind of here and there. But yeah, he's got a good following. He's got a good following over there on Twitch. That's for sure.
You can if you want.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe he's got an OnlyFans for his feet or something.
The freak.
Oh, hey, Fizz, I don't know if you're still watching, man. This is the first game of ranked for season 3. Yeah.
All right.
I know Doc's been showing off his feet a couple times over on his channel. He's just showing off the feet. They're extremely yellow on the bottom. I think it's just because of the camera angle and the color. But he showed them off today, and he got some shit for it. It's like, those feet are filthy. Clean your bottom of your feet. Put some socks on. Some shit like that, yeah. Huh? It was funny. It was funny.
I'm not sure what.
Oh, the first game of season 3. I'm excited. I hope you are too.
Oh, this is 2 by big gun. Both beam.
Beaming.
Come on, flip.
Grannies.
I'm dead. God damn.
Damn. Hot damn. Damn, everybody came this way, didn't they? Come over there.
One tap right there. Yep.
No, how did he survive that? That grenade went straight over to him.
Hardpoint
Rotate next.
identified.
I need help on
Upstairs.
X. One tap. Yep, I don't know how to man. Alright.
Dude.
We spawned out. Spawned
Is
behind.
that the MySpace
Kobe,
guy?
watch that grenade.
That's the MySpace guy.
One by the castle.
Can't see anything.
Got him.
Top that. Beam.
Oh, how to reload.
Point is secure.
Spawning out still.
My aim was terrible.
Castle. Top of you, top right now.
Got me reloaded.
Rotate next.
Captured the hard point.
Yeah, thanks, Fizz. Appreciate it.
Hard point
Start
located.
rotating P3.
I'm already here next. Any help?
Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
I'm watching the
Big
push
gun,
back.
my grannies.
Backside right now.
To the front.
Upstairs.
Was that cleared? Whoa, how you just turn the corner and start shooting?
By the upstairs.
Come on. He was waiting there the entire time.
That guy's iffy as fuck. Rotate the next bucket.
Bottom grandma.
Hard
Tag.
point is secure. Captured the hard point. Hard point locked down.
By
Hard
stairs.
point identified.
Rotate next.
Middle
Next.
gunner.
Hold this one
Hostiles
down.
reclaimed the lead.
Oh, that aim assist kicked in hard there. Holy
Watch the
cow.
front side.
Is active. Hard point is secure.
Watch big door.
Right there for sure.
Main door.
Claim the advantage.
I'm watching it.
Now hold it.
Are they spawning zip? Or what?
I believe so. Oh yeah, zip actually. Yeah, one zip. Hit him a little bit.
Yeah, he said
Stun
zip.
zip,
He didn't
stun
say
zip.
what part of the zip. Bottom zip?
I
Top zip?
spawn at zip, so watch the
Zip.
stairs.
Oh, stairs. Just watch the stairs.
Hit him a little bit.
Hard point locked down.
This should be easy games. One of the team needs to fight out. Timed out. One's next already.
Hard point located. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
No points hurt.
Hard point is secure. Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
Let's get some
Spawn
points.
flip or what? Yep.
Big, one by big gun. It's pretty hurt.
Dead. No, not lied.
Oh, green box.
Right there.
No, I got outgunned.
Big gun middle. Main.
Gunship. I'm not gunship. Fucking helicopter.
Hard point identified.
Shot that dude.
Top.
Nice.
One more. Pull it up. Castle. Pretty beamed.
Got him.
Hard point is secure. We're ahead, but stay alert. Marshall's people are noticing.
Oh, I didn't know where. I knew it was behind me. I just didn't know where.
Hell no. I had to switch to C9. We're away.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Going for grannies.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
I got a Hellstorm I'm about to put down.
Marking Hellstorm target.
Ooh, upstairs.
Top.
Still upstairs. He is stunned.
You got spawn still.
Oh no! How did you beam me from all
Right
the way over
side,
there?
coming down.
With an AR too. Damn. Or SMG.
Right there. What are you looking at?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is
Corner.
secure.
There you go.
Hardpoint identified.
Off this something. They got nope. Yeah.
Sick. What was sick?
GG's.
Did I miss it? GG's.
This is y'all.
What that
Now we get one.
all those kills I got? That was all sick. 29 and 12. Damn, he's gonna get like 75 SR. Absolutely. Damn, better comms needed. Yeah. What, for me? I was on mute. I actually forgot I was on mute. One of the comms that I got confused on was the let me go to audio here. I got confused on the the feet. Oh, Doc's feet. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were like yellow. I think it was because of his camera angle, to be honest. And the way like the coloration of his camera color settings and stuff, it just made his feet look really yellow. They're like, yeah, see a doctor. And he's like, these feet have seen multiple championships, multiple tons of 1v1s,
Super easy to
fadeaways and whatever else he was talking about, comparing it to sports. So, whoa, don't be playing that. Now, I remember way back when, before I started streaming, it was NW2? I didn't even see how much SR I got. Anybody see how much SR I got? Somebody tell me. I missed it. Oh, not much. Like maybe 30 SR maybe. What the hell was it? Oh yeah. Yeah. Hey, big nasty. You know who I get sidetracked so easy and I forget my train of thought. I lose it so often. You know who has some really raunchy ass feet? Is LeBron James. There's something's up with that dude's feet, man. You could actually Google this. Some nasty stuff. I don't know if it's just all those years of playing basketball. It has to be. But his toes. There's something's up with his toes, man. It's like his toes are like crossed over each other. It's I don't know, man. He needs to go see a foot specialist. It's like I don't know. It's like they're crisscrossed or something, man. It's like his toes are all crunched up and just, they look like they've been broken and healed incorrectly with like no surgery. That's what some of his toes look like.
You guys have a mic?
Go time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right.
You on top? No, watch what's done there.
2 on point.
Captain to hard point.
from our spawn.
Oh, top out. No, one bottom.
One's our lobby. Yeah, we got spawns.
Oh shit! Just rotate. I'm rotating. I got back behind here.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh shit! One behind.
I've captured the hardpoint.
One's on.
One's on cat.
Hardpoint is secure.
One on. He's weak. Nice.
Hardpoint locked down.
Left side pool.
One's that truck. Truck's dead. Someone watch the backside.
Yep, I got it.
Palm trees.
Hardpoint located.
Rotating. They're already on.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
One by palms on new.
One's on arc.
Got him off. Dead.
Yeah. Just coming from the spawn.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Damn. One's laying. Well, he was laying down. Nice.
One's on arc.
One's top balcony.
Yep.
Top balcony dead.
Hardpoint identified.
Start going to the scene.
We got the lead.
Oh, my bad.
One's dead.
Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Damn it, we lost.
One's on their spawn.
One's upstairs balcony and one below.
There's still in balcony.
There's one inside only.
Yeah, two in the front door.
Yeah, he's still upstairs.
What a nade.
Upstairs dead. There's one on side door. Oh, I got shot by
Yeah,
two
there's
people.
it's two in there. Going new.
Hardpoint located.
One's on catwalk. He's going towards pool.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint active.
Yeah, he's still up there.
Hardpoint locked down.
No way. Good trade.
No way.
Captured the hardpoint.
Yeah, one's on catwalk. No way.
I don't get it.
Yeah, go new.
Make sure they don't go around us.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Oh, two in the back.
Yeah, one's going through back.
No way. He's weak. Good trade.
One in the back.
Yeah, he's backside weak. He's on. He's weak.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Just got in here, just got in here.
Hard point located.
Go on top balcony.
Hard point active.
Watch middle
Hard
door.
point locked down.
One's top balcony.
What are they spawning? What did I kill?
He had me hostage.
Captured the hard point. Point is secure.
I'm gonna
Hard
start
point
going in here.
identified.
I'll soak.
He took.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Mid. Outside mid statue.
And we have spawn.
They're behind.
Through side door.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point located.
Oh, watch out.
Hard point active.
Watch cover.
Got it.
You were pushed up in their spawn.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Catwalk.
Hard point locked. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure.
Yeah, there's two. One's laying on the back left corner.
Hard point locked down.
Alright, start rotating for now.
Shit. Top cat.
Identified.
I got it.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have captured the hard point. You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it!
Going around back. One's going around back.
Oh,
Hard point is secure.
One more back.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Yeah, he's laying down.
One's weak left side. I got.
Hard point located. Hard point is secure. Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Top balcony dead.
I got no ammo. Oh.
I think we split.
Oh shit.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
No shot. He's going through middle.
Dude.
Hard point is secure.
Alright, he's going top balcony.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Yeah, we need to
Hard
rotate from
point
him.
locked down.
They're gonna catch that.
Hard
Miron knew, but I'm not by myself. No way, man. How did you know I was up there?
Hard point is active. Hard point is
We
secure.
spawned out.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Yeah, that's game.
No, yeah, I give up on multiplayer because I don't like multiplayer, man. I'm not, it's not my thing. It's kind of like, I mean, it's not bad. It's okay to level up guns and stuff, but it's too chaotic, Dean. It's just too much. It's chaos. There's too much going on. Players running around everywhere. Don't even, I don't hate multiplayer. I prefer ranked, I guess I should say.
Hooray, hooray.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell? That was fast. We're going to veto search and destroy. That is for sure. Now tomorrow you're going to see, there's going to be a couple things that you'll see tomorrow. You're probably going to see a ton of players in Verdansk. The player count's going to go through the roof. You'll have to level up the new weapons. They will be a meta in both ranked and warzone. You think so? How sweaty is it so far? It's pretty sweaty, man. It's, you know how ranked is. It's always like that. Always. You have to level up. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if y'all have watched my videos. I don't believe in metas. I believe in just getting better at the game, period. And you could probably dominate using pretty much any gun for the most part. I believe in, that's just me though. I mean, you could disagree. That's fine. But I feel like anybody can use the meta and still be ass at the game, right? Versus somebody who's actually have good hand-eye coordination, good movement, good, you know, recoil control. And I feel like that player is going to dominate over the player that has the meta. But if you have a meta and so-called meta and you're really good at the game, then you're a force to be reckoned with. Shotzi was saying it earlier. Saying what? What was he saying?
Capture the objective. Hardpoint locked down.
Oh man, that figures. Sorry, not Shotzi. It was Scum. What did Scum say?
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Always, I should switch my damn pistol. Don, don't raise the blood pressure yet. this game gives me high blood pressure. 100%. Wait till Battlefield comes out.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh shit.
Hard point is active. Hard point locked down.
Uh-oh. No, I was outnumbered.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Oh, that AMAX and Kilo would be meta. See, man, I thought you were gonna say it requires skill.
In driveway.
Hard point is secure.
Like,
He's watching driveway.
Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Oh, get down.
Hard point locked down.
Get down. Shit. Not sure they lowered the skill gap with this update.
The hard point.
You think they lowered the skill gap? Or they did for real? Dude, I cannot talk to chat and focus. This is crazy. I am not able to multitask. Dude, that's insane.
Hard point is active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Yo, one's in lobby. They're spawning car side.
yeah, one's in lobby.
Damn.
Middle.
Yo, one's weak as fuck.
Can we kill this guy?
Oh, spawning fucking other side.
Hard point. Hard point identified.
How did I miss all those shots? Like literally, it was on the floor.
Hard point locked down. Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point.
Thank you.
We've given up the lead.
One top side.
Dude, how I just sometimes, man, I don't think I have, what is that thing called? Skill-based damage?
We've claimed the advantage. Now hold it.
Oh, white ladder, white ladder.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Holy cow, man. Nobody's watching top.
Hard point locked down.
Yo, one's top side. He shut
Hostiles
down.
have the hard point.
Yo, set up that new.
They took the lead.
Yo, fuck that. Let's go new. Let's go new. You got good spawns.
Hard point is active.
Dude, chase me the whole way over
Oh,
there.
backside,
We're
backside.
winning. Keep it up.
Oh, pool. Or not pool, water. He's about to come up in the water.
Dude, what is that? It's like I wasn't even shooting at the guy.
Yo, one more there.
Trophies.
Down. Stay on task.
Killed one of them. Let's fucking go.
definitely come. I had no idea that that dude was out there.
Stars have the hard point.
Let's rotate anyway.
Hard point is secure.
They're already there.
Hard point active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Was he just pre-aiming that?
Hard point.
He was.
Fuck.
Hostiles have the hard
Yo,
point.
one's planner in the corner. Good shit.
Dude, like, I'm having the hardest time with this lobby.
Oh, he's deep planner, like outer fence.
Dude, I'm like aiming at these guys' heads and they're not dying.
Hard point located.
How? I literally have my thing right there in front of me.
But it is.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Yo, we got this shit. I'm wrapping their spawn right now. Yo, 2 dead.
Hard point locked down.
Oh. Probably flipped him, car side.
Behind me, behind me, behind me. Why did we spawn this far?
Yeah, one more car
That's a
side.
hard
Dude, this is
He just went
insane.
back car. We're spawning car side now.
Nah, there's two there, there's two there.
Oh. Yo, I don't think he's seen one of you.
Dude.
hard point identified. Hard point is secure.
Hey.
Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
I'll find something.
Theory is a casual will be able to beat a good player like when the Warzone first came out. The theory is like
Hard point is secure.
is the a casual will be I don't what do you mean, Dean?
Yo, we gotta fucking push the point.
Hard point locked down.
What the hell is that noise?
Weak as fuck.
See, I knew it. This dude's Mike.
Fuck it, we gonna do.
How do we get over here?
Oh, one on me.
Hard point is active. Hard point is secure.
Oh, he's weak as fuck in the bitch shit. Hey, hold that. We're spawning deep. You can hold that for a bit, we'll be fucking good. I'll wrap backside of those spawns.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
One in the driveway. Figures.
Oh, there's two on car. One's in the corner.
Damn it.
One's holding the car.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the
Oh, one more.
One driveway.
hard point
Good
is
shit.
secure.
Go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next
Yeah, I'm
one,
going
go to
new,
the
I'm
next
going
one.
new. Got you. Fucking hooking it.
Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
We here.
Enemy hellstorm.
They're top.
Let's go.
Fuck.
We got good spawns.
The hard point.
Oh, he's on his one. He just put up mid though. He's about to go top plat.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point.
Fuck.
We're good.
I hate that gun, man. I do not. I don't know. I don't know what anybody sees in that gun. Listen, I'm different. I'm not like everybody else. I don't follow in everybody's footsteps.
Hardpoint located.
Yo, good shit. We at new.
Watch this here. Watch this here.
Hardpoint is active.
Oh, yo, it's flipped.
Feel that? They're about to break. Give them a nudge.
No way. Just one more.
No.
Yo, good fucking angle on that AR.
It's gonna come this way. Yep. Some text kill.
What the fuck? They're mid. One more.
No, I can't. It's hard. It's hard to slide cancel and shoot with that AR.
Oh, one more. He's weak. Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
Nice.
147 seconds on the hill.
Damn.
Oh man.
A little wild.
Yeah. See, like, listen, like, I believe in
2-shot.
I believe in whatever gun that's you're used to using.
You guys added as a friend, actually, dog.
Damn, that's crazy. that is actually
GG's, GG's.
Yeah, GG's, boy. GG's, boy.
Like, whatever everyone else is doing, do the opposite. That's like me, you know? Everybody's using that, what is that? That C9 or whatever the hell that gun is. I don't use that shit. I don't like that gun. I don't care if it's meta. I don't care if it's like, I don't like it. I'd rather play with an AR because I feel like I'm nothing against anybody that uses that gun. If you're good at using that gun, that's wonderful. But I got one more in me, folks. But if you are pro, like you're like, for example, like if your jam is the Jackal and you don't play with anything else, more power to you. If your jam like me is the Ames 85, more power to you. If you're this, what the hell is that? It's called, what's it called? Yeah, if your jam's a GPR 91, I got some pretty good attachments for the GPR 91. Then yeah, more power to you. The PP 919, that gun actually rocks. If I'm gonna run another SMG, it's gonna be the 919, like all day long. This gun is ass. I don't like this gun. It's a too much of a high rate of fire, and it's hard to control. The C9, yeah, everyone's using the C9. I mean, it's, you know, it has its place. It's fine. I can't roll with that. I'm not a fan. You know, I'd much rather all day long. I would much rather just use what you're comfortable with. You know. Dean, I'm thinking about, like, I think you're saying like the casual player, someone that's just okay, would be able to be a good player. The casual player will be able to be the good player with meta. Is that like what you're kind of referring to? See, look, everybody's rocking that C9, man. Fizz, if you're still watching, you roll with the C9, right? That's like your thing. That's what you use. You think that's going to go back to that, Dean? The casual player with the meta. What Warzone did Scumpy win that $100,000 tournament on? Well, which Warzone map was that? Was that Caldera or was that Al Mazrah? I think that was Al Mazrah, wasn't it? That he won that map on? That was pretty crazy. I mean, dude wasn't getting 84 kills. Oh, the very first? Nice. Verdansk. Oh.
Secure the objective.
Damn, was that long? It was that long ago? Well, I guess so. He's been out of the CDL too for about, what, 2 years? Unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, if your jam is the C9, use it. I might, yeah, I might have to switch here.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active.
I haven't got to kill one. C9 equals MP5. You mean it equals to the amount of power that it has?
Hardpoint locked down.
Oh shit. I don't know why I did that. Watch this here. Setting up new. I ain't dicking around. One up top. Going live.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Ooh. Ah, damn. Damn. See, like right now, I'm rotating. I'm done with it. Got spawns, take advantage of it. Throw that over there.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Watch this, he's gonna go upstairs, watch. I guess not.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
What? Dude, I just don't understand some of this movement, man. Doesn't matter. We need to come back here.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh, teammate, jeez.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
It's always upstairs, man. Always upstairs.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
I had no idea where that guy was. Not a clue. Dude, I mean, how hard is it to go upstairs? Like, You know, sometimes getting hill time is not ideal.
Hardpoint active.
I want to win.
Hardpoint secure.
Dude just came out of nowhere. I might need to switch it up, man.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Dude, come on, teammates. You're all, they're all over there. Like, I'm not even messing with that. Going new.
Hardpoint is
Nice.
hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint active.
Ah, teammates are dying like crazy. And in return, I'm getting shit on. Where is everybody? Oh, God. Bad teammates.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Dude, it's like...
Hardpoint locked in. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
He's right.
Hardpoint is secure.
I swear. Yeah, we lost this.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Just fucking teammates, man.
Backup's not coming. You want to get out of this alive? Better step up. Hardpoint identified.
Like, I am going upstairs.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint is secure.
Did we flip?
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Well, we had it there for a second.
Requesting hailstorm strike.
What is these guys doing, man?
Hardpoint locked in. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
It's like these guys are just giving up.
Hardpoint located.
I can't.
You guys are so ass.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint active. Enemy hailstorm locked.
I'm dead. Right where I spawn. That figures.
Yes, sir.
Hardpoint locked down.
He's the one that's got that scope. Yep.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh shit. Get on it. Stay on it.
Secure.
Yeah, if we just had like a few more seconds. Yeah.
Damn it, they must have hacked our comms. Don't worry.
How many losses so far? I think we have 2. The Willis 3 time, though that optic, yeah, I've used that before. Well, in Warzone mostly, never on ranked. We were starting to kind of come back a little bit. I mean, I went negative again, man. 20 and 24. It's because I'm trying to. I couldn't even get on time. I tried to get on hill and then I die. Oh, I think I'm gonna call it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Threw me off. I didn't know that Warzone it's so stupid how they do that. I mean, just release it when the shit is ready to be released. You know what I mean? You know, nobody doing this. What you call it? Waiting for 24 hours. Just let people play Warzone, man, and then get ready for the new map for tomorrow. I don't know why they had to shut it all down. You know, just let people play. Just let people play. Yeah, I had to get off there. I was starting to lose. I don't need to be going back down into gold. So we're probably gonna take a break from ranked play. We're really gonna hit up Verdansk because I'm actually kind of excited for it because I've never played it before. So I'm really gonna try to invest a little bit of time into Verdansk. Probably do a couple review videos about Verdansk. You know, just kind of give you my 2 cents. So feel free to check those out when they come out. But yeah, we're done for this evening. We are done for this evening. Those of y'all that are checking me out over on the Twitch, listen, I appreciate y'all being here. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to be getting ready for, I may go live tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. Definitely on Saturday for sure. Because I'm really excited to play Verdansk. Especially, I mean, Dean, like you said, if they're bringing back like old school sound effects, like what you heard in the first Warzone when it first dropped. I'm kind of excited about that. I really enjoy those. It's just the overall sound effects and the overall quality of the game. If they can go back to like the OG, then that's kind of a plus. But like you said, Fizz, so they have cheaters ready for Warzone. I can almost guarantee you that what I feel is going to happen, is my opinion, you're going to start seeing cheat videos come out left and right starting tomorrow. You're going to see creators die by cheaters. They're going to clip it and they're going to make videos of it. And it's going to be insane. You watch. The cheater issue is not resolved. I highly doubt it's going to be. And people will come back tomorrow. They will play it. They will get shit on because they haven't played the game in months, years, even, you know. Then they'll come back in here and then they'll play it for like an hour and then they'll back out. They'll be like, all right, I got my fill. I think like Tim the Tab Man was saying too, he can't see himself coming back for just a stream or two. And then he's going to go back to Marvel Rivals. And then that's it. He'll be done. That's all he's going to do. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be real interesting. I'm pretty sure folks are going to be, like I said, they're going to be excited, but I think it's going to be a little bit of a letdown, especially if you're expecting all these changes to come into play and for the game to actually be better. I don't think it's going to be better. I just think they're bringing back a map that's going to have obviously better graphics, a couple new weapons. It's going to be good for, I'd say, probably about 30 days. And then I could see people moving away from it. Marvel Rivals has went stale too. Why is it? It's always beating COD. It always beats COD. It's probably because it's free, obviously. But if you're so, like Tim the Tap Man, if you're Tim the Tap Man and you're playing Marvel Rivals, dude, he's doing so good with that game right now. Like that's like his jam. That's his thing. He will probably continue to play that until he gets sick and tired of playing it, and then I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, he's not gonna play it forever. He'll probably come back to it. He'll come back to Warzone for a few streams. He'll leave. He'll go back to Marvel Rivals, and however long he plays that for, I don't know. Probably until honestly people get tired of it and they stop watching them, and they want him to go back to Warzone. You know. Until then, if his community doesn't want him to go back to Warzone or pressure him to go back to Warzone, he's not going to. He'll just play it for however long and then go back to Marvel Rivals. But it can't last forever. Can't last forever. I heard it is a fun game. Like I said, when I played it, I really liked Iron Man because I like being able to fly and move around the map in the air. Like I actually really like that. But I had a hard time really getting into it. I wouldn't mind going back to it and trying it for a few more streams. I wanted to try the Punisher, so that was the next character I was wanting to try. So I don't know. We have to get into a couple more games. We still need to finish. What you call it? Outlast. We still haven't finished Outlast yet. Last time we were on that, we were let's see. I think I dropped my video camera through the cracks of the floor and I have to go find it. That's where we left off. I don't know how far along the map we are. I don't know how close we are to being done, but I could have swore that game was going to be done within just a few hours, but it's more like 7 hours for me. 10 hours. Like there ain't a single person I follow playing it now. They're usually when there is usually loads. Really? So the people that you're following stop playing Marvel Rivals? Is that what you're saying? I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, because I know they're always, I don't know the statistics of what they do as far as like content goes for that game, but I hear they're always putting stuff out. It's easy to find lobbies. It's really fast. So who's the only big streamer playing that right now? It's probably just Tim the Tap Man then, right? He's probably the guy. Like they stopped playing a week or two ago. It's just him. I mean, as long as he continues to get views and he continues to have people watch, just in general, you know, he's going to keep going. He's going to keep playing it until he gets tired of it. I think at the end of the day, that's probably how it'll go. I can see him. He's probably going to stream tomorrow for Verdansk. So he's going to come back tomorrow, most likely, I would think. I don't know about Doc. Doc's probably, I don't know. He might wait till Friday. I think Tim will come back tomorrow and he's going to have a killer stream because I can see easily 40,000 people watching his stream tomorrow. Easy. Because they're all going to want to see how Tim reacts to Call of Duty Verdansk. You know what I mean? So people are going to be kind of stoked to watch him go back because he hasn't played it in months. It's been months. All his buddies that were playing it have stopped. Yeah, because Scump was playing it, I think, there for a minute. Nate Shot was playing it. Even Z Laner was playing it for a minute. But the minute Z Laners started playing Marvel Rivals, he stopped playing Warzone. And then he went over to Marvel Rivals because he was tired of the bullshit over on COD. The minute he switched games, his audience dropped. It dipped way down. It was like half the viewership. So he was on Marvel Rivals for what, probably just a couple streams. So he would go to Marvel Rivals, he'd stream that a few times, then he would go back to Warzone, and then he would stream that, and then he would get pissed off at something or whatever, and then he would go back to Marvel Rivals and play that. But the minute the viewer count went down, he went back to Warzone, which it makes sense because that's your audience, is Call of Duty. They don't want to watch you play a comic book game. They want you to play Warzone. So, and plus it hit his pocketbook. He's not making the money over there on Marvel Rivals. See, I think the difference between Tim the Tatman and him is Tim the Tatman has played other games in the past. He's not just solely stuck on COD. Now, he was COD there for a long time, but it felt like he was COD for a hot minute, and he would kind of go back and forth between that and Fortnite, but he was really heavy on Call of Duty for like forever. And it's up until now. See, Tim the Tatman, in my opinion, is the only streamer right now who has stuck to his guns, because he said that Marvel Rivals is where it's at for him. So he went there and he stayed there, and he's built his audience even more on that one particular game, and it's working for him. And he stayed there for months. Then he told everybody a few weeks ago, he said, Marvel Rivals is hot. This is good. Call of Duty is bad. So I'm going to stay over here until this, meaning COD, gets fixed, and then he'll come back. He's the only streamer that stuck to his guns and left COD when most of his audience is built on Call of Duty too. And he went to Marvel Rivals and he's been playing it. It's been working for him. And it's been like a hot thing for him. All the other streamers that were Call of Duty based, especially like Z Laner and all these other streamers, I think, who's the other one? Destroy was another one. I think he went and played Marvel Rivals for a minute, but their viewership dropped. People stopped watching. They're like, oh, you're playing that? Go play COD. Why are you playing Marvel Rivals for? It's kind of like that mentality. Like, I'm not gonna watch you play this. I don't like this game. Whatever. So, but to me though, if you're a fan of that creator, you're gonna support them no matter what they play, right? If you support that guy or that gal as a content creator, you're going to support them no matter what they do, right? No matter what game they go to, no matter what they do, as far as content creation goes, you're going to follow, right? Most of Z Laner's audience and Destroy, and especially like Scump and Nate Shot, all those guys, their core audience, where the money is at for these guys, is in Call of Duty. That's where it's at. Just like Marvel Rivals only has 4 streamers that have 1,000 viewers now on Twitch, that is. Yeah, and I bet you Tim the Tatman is one of them, because he's on Twitch. He just got on Twitch not all that long ago. He was contracted through YouTube. And YouTube probably ended their contract. He probably didn't renew it for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know the details. I don't know how that works. I have not been approached to be a content creator for YouTube full-time under contract. I've never been asked that before. So I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure the contract was over and he was able to go back to Twitch. Oh, you mean right now? Yeah, because Tim the Tap Man, I mean, he's only streaming during the day anyway, but this, as far as like streamers right now go, just 4. That's pretty intense. See a brother going to be driving? What do you mean, Viz? What are you talking about? Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you who the king of content creation is when it comes to gaming. I'll tell you right now. You need 250 plus viewers for a YouTube creator program. Well, we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. I don't even know what would be a better contract to go through. If it would either be like, I'm talking long-term contracts, like you are signed with a either Twitch or YouTube, whatever, you know, those I'm talking like long-term contracts, 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. I never even thought about that. I don't even know what that feels like. I don't even know what that's like to be approached. Hey, do you want to be part of the, well, we'll contract you out. We'll pay you X amount of dollars. Like if that's even what they do, I have no idea. I never even looked into it. That wasn't even in my radar. It still wasn't in my radar. Twitch and YouTube are the same now. Yeah. Yep. The king of content creation when it comes to gaming is Markiplier. That dude, and he doesn't live stream. I mean, yeah, he's been doing this for like 12. I think it was what was it, Fizz? 12 years. He's been on YouTube for about 12 years, and that guy can put out, he can go play a game that's like 14 years, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, 17 years old, whatever. That dude can play anything and get 1 million to 3 million plus views in one video. Never live streams. He doesn't not like us. He doesn't live stream like we do over here on this channel. Doesn't do any live streaming. He just plays games. No matter what that game is, he has built such a large community. He was like 30 million people that was subscribed to his YouTube account. Like 20 or 30. It was an absurd amount of people. For a content creator that plays games, that's a gamer. That is the guy, in my opinion. I mean, he can play I think he's played Outlast. Like we were just jamming on Outlast a couple streams ago, and he could play that and put it out and get 2.5 million views. I'm like, holy cow. This guy's ad revenue is probably disgusting. This guy can probably easily pull in 100,000 a month. Easy. You know, like he is doing very well, and he's earned that spot. He's been doing this for not streaming, but he's been content creator for 12 plus years over on YouTube. He's killing it over there. So that is the guy. In my opinion, that's the guy. If there's anybody else over there that plays video games and posts videos of those video games that gets more views than he does, I would love to know who it is. I stopped at Markiplier. That is the guy. I'm pretty sure if he was to live stream, he'd probably be number one. He'd be the number one most watched live streamer on YouTube in the gaming category. He'd be the guy. That's him. That would be him. I don't know anybody else that has that kind of viewership. I have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for this evening. I appreciate all of you coming in, watching the stream, either on Twitch or YouTube. We kind of messed up at the beginning of the stream. We thought Warzone was playable, but it is not. We obviously have to wait till tomorrow. A lot of people left YouTube gaming. A lot, yeah, because Tim left, Z Laner left. I don't know about this. I don't think Destroy had a contract with YouTube. I don't know that to be true or not. I have no idea, but I know Tim and Z. Oh, and Swag. FaZe Swag left. You know what was cringe? Before we end the live stream, I watched something on that YouTube put out, or not YouTube, Call of Duty put out these people that are being interviewed and getting ready for Verdansk. They were talking about like their experience in Verdansk and how they were telling the story about a clutch situation. So my squad, right, we landed on the rooftop over in the dome in Verdansk, and the bullets are flying over our heads and yada, yada, yada. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, man, this is the most staged video that I can think of. Like, I cannot tell you a time that stuck out to me at all to where I could sit down and tell you about a time in a game where it was like the most intense like thing that I've ever been through in a video game. Now I can't name not a one. So because I don't think about that stuff. You're just living in the now, right? You're there. It happens. Awesome. Maybe put out a YouTube short or put out a VOD over on Twitch and call it a day, right? I don't sit there and dwell over it like some of these guys were doing. And it was just kind of funny how I can in Warzone, you can think of it. I can't. It's probably because I get pissed off too much and it just leaves my mind. You know, unless I'm in a lobby and I drop, let's just say I drop like for me, 20 plus kills for me would be like that. Now I would remember that, but it wouldn't be so intense to where I could like create a video out of it that's like 3 minutes long and tell you about all the clutch situations throughout that process of me getting over 20 kills in Warzone. I wouldn't be able to tell you that unless it actually really happens. So I'm not saying like you can't remember any, like people just can't remember those things, but I'm just saying like for me, I can't sit there and tell you about a time where my team is all dead and it's just me and it's a 1v4 situation and I have bullets flying over my head. I got teammates, or I got guys over on the roof over here. I'm being sniped over there. I'm being cornered over here. Bam, I aim over here. I take this guy out. Over here, bam, I take that guy on the roof that's sniping with a SMG from 200 meters away. And I can't do that. They're talking like it's a war, like a wartime story, like somebody that went to Vietnam and telling you all their war stories. Clutched up, last alive, killed 7 people to win the game. Well, Dean, if you can create a 5-minute long video talking about that situation, have at it. I think a lot of those, I mean, that's pretty good though. I mean, kill 7 people to win the game. That's pretty good. Last one alive. So it's a 1v7 situation. I think I put it on YouTube. Did you? Nice. A 1v7 situation. My homies are dead. I'm the last one alive. It's just me. No buybacks, no jailbreaks, no nothing. And it's me and 7 other crazy people, 7 other sweats, 7 other tryhards, 7 other people that have failed in life. And this is their one and only mission, to take me out. I was that guy. Bro, I was him. One guy comes out of the bushes to the left, totally shit on the guy, right? He dies. He's gone. Here comes the other dude. Dude slide cancels behind me. He thinks he's got me cornered, right? So I whip out my pistol. Nothing but pistol shots. Dead. He's gone. He's gone. He's out. I don't know. It was on Verdansk. Bought teammates back and they got shot out of the sky. That's coming back. You're going to see a lot of that too in Verdansk, since you can shoot people out of the sky now. You're going to see a ton of that. You're gonna see so many people get pissed off because of that too. You're gonna see people coming in and making videos about like rage quitting because they got shut out of the sky. Each time they come out of the gulag, they get shot out of the air. So we see a lot of that. A lot of that. Oh no, bro, he shot me out of the air. No fucking way. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see that. But no, at the end of the day, these content creators that quit Call of Duty to go play another game, they eventually come back because they're not making any money over there. They don't have the viewership over on Marvel Rivals, or maybe it's Fortnite, or maybe it's Battlefield, or whatever it is, right? They got pissed off at COD because of the cheater situation. They go to another game, their viewer count drops in half. So that's half the ad revenue, half the money that they're making. They realize that, they understand that, and then they turn around and then they go back. Even Swag was playing Marvel Rivals there for a little bit, and then he turns around and he comes right back to COD. They come back eventually, but the problem is if Verdansk fails, which it has somewhat of a high probability that it may fail, where are these guys going to go? You know, like when I talked about it in my video, I said, if Warzone disappears tomorrow, or I was just talking about Call of Duty in general, the people who depend on this video game for a living, where are those guys going to go? What game are they going to play next? And eventually what will end up happening at the end of the day, if Warzone does go away, they're probably still either going to play COD, maybe switch to rank play, or they'll just give up Call of Duty altogether and go play another game, and they would slowly adapt to it. Because if Warzone fails, these guys are out of the job. They're not going to be making any money, because all their content is based on Warzone. Like, I really enjoy Call of Duty, but I can tell you right now, there's a couple games that'll be coming out in the future that I know for a fact is going to pull me away from COD. One of those is going to be Battlefield. That will pull me away from COD, probably for a good hot minute, because I'm ready for a change. Especially because the next Call of Duty title is going to drop before Battlefield drops. What is that? Modern Warfare 4? Maybe. I heard they were gonna make another Verdansk, or not a Verdansk. They were gonna make another Vanguard. Y'all ready for another Vanguard? Y'all ready for another Vanguard? I enjoyed Vanguard. I say it all the time. I thought it was fun. I like the speed of it. The speed of it was fantastic. You know what Activision said if Verdansk fails? You not know what Activision said if Verdansk fails? I didn't look and see what they said. I would just assume that if Verdansk does take a dump, they would probably try to create something in its place. That's what I thought. Common sense would say, hey, let's put out another map. Either release it when Verdansk drops, or put it on the back burner. Hold on to it, make it better than Verdansk. This is our backup plan. Make another map about the size of Verdansk, but make it better. Make it better weapons, better everything. Make it old school Warzone. 100%, no bullshit, no crazy skins, none of that stuff. It is 100% Warzone related content that has nothing to do with Nicki Minaj, none of that stuff, right? Make a map that is better than Verdansk, that is just designed better from an overall design standpoint, and just have it like, don't tell anybody, you know? Everything leaks from Activision, whatever, that's fine. If it leaks, oh, there are reports saying that there's going to be another Warzone map if Verdansk fails and it's a backup. I'd say, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not true. We didn't say that. If Verdansk fails, Warzone won't get any more updates and will eventually close its servers and focus on multiplayer. Yeah, that I did know. That I was aware of. I thought you were going to say it was something else. Thought you were gonna say they were just gonna try to make another map in its place. But yeah, I was aware that they weren't gonna get any more updates, and it will close their servers. And yeah, they'll just 100% focus on multiplayer and focus on probably just ranked play. They are banking on the release of this game to be the savior of the franchise when it comes to Warzone. I don't know, man. If you don't get rid of cheaters, all cheaters, if you can't eradicate them from your video game, it's gonna fail. That's my opinion. It's gonna fail. You're gonna lose your player count to something that is, in my opinion, it's probably not that difficult of a fix, because there's other games out there that don't have any problems handling cheaters and banning them and keeping them off their platform that make nowhere near the money that Activision makes. Not even half the amount, right? They make sure cheaters are not in their game. Are they going to catch all cheaters? No, they're not, but they're going to eradicate most of them. You probably won't even notice that you're running into a cheater. But if they can't fix that issue, servers and whatever other underlying core issues that they had, other than those two things, yeah, it's gonna fail. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Yeah, if it doesn't get more players back in 2026, it will close the servers. Yep, it's looking like, I don't know, it could totally be a success. You know, people might come back and really enjoy the game. Who knows? Who knows? But then again, it may be a colossal failure at the highest levels of gaming, being a free game at that, and it fails. We'll just have to see what happens. We'll see. But if they don't fix what they need to fix, it's gonna fail. That's all I know. And those are issues that's been ongoing for a long time, and that's part of the reason why people left Warzone. It's because they got tired of it. They'd rather go play something else and have fun playing that game, kind of like Timmy. Timmy left, went to Marvel Rivals, loves the game. Now, people like that have a very large audience, not fucking Aiden or Joe Woe or Nadia or Mutex. Is that his name? Yeah, that's Mutex. Diaz Biffle. No one wants that. They don't have. You could take Joe Woe, Aiden, Nadia, Mutex, FIFA Kill, all those guys combine all their audience together, and Tim the Tap Man still has more people watching him than they do combined. If you want to go after a content creator that plays Call of Duty, you're going to want to go after guys like that. You're going to want to go and talk to these guys. You would think that they'd want to go after these guys and listen to them, because when they play COD, I get 25,000 people. But when Joe Woe plays COD, it's like 1,300. Or if Nadia plays COD, it's like 2,000. Aiden plays COD, it's like 4,000. Still a large audience, way more than me. Don't get me wrong. They got a way bigger audience than I do. Okay. They have a much more advanced channel when it comes to viewership than I do currently right now. But to me, if you want to reach a core audience with your video game, when it comes to content creators, Tim the Tap Man. Talk to that guy. It was Doc too, But Doc shits all over Activision. He's like, yeah, they're not gonna talk to Doc. they're not gonna reach out to that guy. I don't think he'd want anything to do with them anyway, but I don't know about that now. What? As far as like as far as like the audience count that they have, I mean, I'm just speculating. I have no idea how many people watch Joe. Sometimes I'll hop on Twitch and I'll see like 600 people in there. Other times I'll hop on and there's like 2,000. So it just differs. All I know is when Doc and Tim were playing Warzone together, there was 30,000 people in both chats watching. That's 60,000 plus people watching two guys play your game. But that's just them two alone. That's crazy. Those are the guys that I want to talk to. Hey, let's work with you. I don't want to work with these other guys that have been accused of all sorts of cheating problems that they keep getting accused of. All like, it seems like every day. Call of Shame's constantly going after those guys. Why would I want to associate my platform with theirs? But if you're trying to market a video game, I want to go after some of the biggest content creators that play our video game. That's Tim the Tap Man, that's Dr. Disrespect, and I would probably say Z Laner. He'd probably be another one, but not those other guys. With all due respect to those guys, I don't know. I don't know those guys for nothing. Never play with them. I probably never will, unless we come maybe one day eventually cross paths. I have no idea. I have no idea. You know, Call of Shame is full of crap. Listen, Biffle gets 14 to 15,000. Okay, we'll go have him go play another game and see if he carries that same audience with him. Have him go play Battlefield and see if he carries the same audience. He accused Tim of cheating back in the day. If Tim is cheating, then I'm cheating too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, he's not cheating. I think Timmy's a commentator. He's a spectator. He's probably one of the best spectators out there. That dude can literally, he goes in lobbies when he's playing Warzone. He would die on purpose so he can spectate the lobby and keep 20,000 plus people watching him. That is loyalty. That is one of a kind loyalty that you don't see very often unless you see guys like Kai Cenat and some of those big time streamers like that have a very large audience. But man, I would love to be able to say, yeah, let's roll with Tim the Tap Man. Listen, y'all, we're gonna roll with Timmy for a few live streams. We're gonna check it out. We'll see how it goes. That'd be awesome. Dr. Disrespect, that dude was my inspiration of getting into streaming. Him and Timmy. When I watched Tim the Tap Man and Doc play, that was like pure comedy. That was pure content creation at its highest form when it comes to Call of Duty content. Like, those guys were it. And it's just a shame that they don't play together. That they were like a dynamic duo. It was like Batman and Robin. Bad Boy Beeman is the same. I've watched Bad Boy Beeman too. Listen, I don't want to say anything bad about Call of Shame, although I did hear that Call of Shame was a female. Could you imagine? Everybody thinks it's a guy. There were some reports, that is probably not true, but there were some reports of Call of Shame being a woman. Could you imagine? No one can play with Doc though. I think it's hard to. Bobby Poff is the only one playing with Doc right now, and when he's playing COD. It's Bobby Poff and Rallied. And then when Doc's playing, when he plays PUBG, he's rolling with Vis. Vis is a good man. He's a good man. You know, he's got a good head. Vis has a good head on his shoulders. He's very, he's got a lot of positivity to him. You follow him on social media, he'll put out a lot of stuff about God and stuff like that. So he's a good man. He really is. I have zero issues with Vis, like, whatsoever. So when Doc rolls with Vis, it's a good stream. But if you want pure comedy at its highest form, when it comes to gaming, it was Doc and Tim all day long. But they can stream, but they can't stream while they're playing with him. What, Tim can't? Are you saying Timmy can't stream? See, I don't know any of those details as far as what, you know, all that is concerned. But call a shame though. I'm not a hacker hunter. I'm a commentator. I'll just tell you what I'm thinking. I can't pinpoint if somebody's hacking. Some of the shit that this guy's putting out there was like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, he's got some pretty good points there. You know, that's just his thing, man. He's got a big audience over there too, you know. Yeah, I'll watch his videos. I'm just curious to see what he's got, what he finds, what kind of information he's putting out there. Is it 100% true? I have no idea. I have no clue. I don't know. It's entertaining, I'll tell you that much. And he knows how to get under people's skin. He's good at that. Sounds like you're a believer of the silliness. No, I wouldn't say I'm a believer of the silliness, Dean. I am open-minded. I'm open-minded. I'm not close, cut, shut the door. That's it. It's over. It's done with. You know, I question everything. It's just the way I roll. I can get along with pretty much anybody. Like, if Call of Shame was to put a video out about me cheating, number one, I'd be like, oh shit, really? He thinks I'm cheating? That's awesome. I'm getting exposure by a large content creator. He's giving me almost like free publicity in a sense. And I know for a fact I'm not cheating. You see my gameplay, I'm not cheating. Shit, I was cheating. And I wouldn't be stuck in plat being like top 250. You know, it's just like, I get along with everybody. I don't shit on it. Like, if Aiden called me tomorrow and said, hey man, you want to roll a lobby with me and play a few rounds? I'd be like, sure, Aiden, let's go. I'll roll with you. Yeah, you know, I'll roll with you. Like, you know, like Toretto style. I'll roll with you, Aiden. I live my life a quarter mile at a time, Aiden. I would, yeah, man, it's not like I am closed-minded about everything. And I think outside the box. I don't take anybody's word for it. I'll play with anybody. If you've been accused of cheating, that's fine. It's at the end of the day, it's a video game, whatever, you know. Where I do have a problem is if you know, only they know that they're cheating, right? We have no idea. If you're playing in tournaments and you know you're cheating, but you're at home and it's a tournament and you win and you know that you cheated to earn those winnings, that I have a problem with. I do not like that because you're stealing people's money. Now, if you are in good faith, turn around and give that money back and admit to your faults, I forgive you and we move on. That's it. That's it. You know, we're not, his life is too short to just hate on everybody. It's the one thing about Call of Shame. The only problem is he keeps, I mean, that's his niche. He's a hacker hunter. That's his deal. That's what he does. He knows, obviously he knows something that I don't and that everyone else doesn't know. Obviously. He knows his shit. Obviously. The way he talks, the way he presents his videos, the information that he has, he's good at it. I'll give him that. He's really good at it. He has a pretty big following over there on his channel. But no, at the end of the day, I'm not accusing anybody of doing anything. You know, it's their lives. They can do what they want. If they want to cheat, let them cheat. It's up to Activision to and Ricochet. It's up to that technology and the things that they do with that software to prevent people from cheating. If Activision knows that those people are cheating and they allow it to happen, that's a problem. They shouldn't be doing that. They should stop that. It's not only for some, but not for all. This so-called whitelist or whatever that you hear about shouldn't occur either. It shouldn't be there. So, but no, I have no ill will towards Aiden. I'm pretty sure Aiden's, you know, Aiden's Aiden. You know, I wouldn't mind playing with him. Like, let me play with the guy. I would love to. I'll play with Aiden. I'd play with Nadia. I'd run a few rounds with all those guys. Joe Woe. I'd run rounds with him. I'd run rounds with FIFA Kill. You know, I'd run rounds with all those guys. I wouldn't mind it. You know. Same with Tim the Tab Man and all those guys, man. I have no, Bobby Pop. I'd love to run rounds with Bobby Pop. I think Bobby's as far as I know, I haven't been watching him for very long, only for a couple months, but he sounds like a legitimately cool dude. You know what I mean? Like there was a few times he was banned on stream. I think that was during MW3. We had that issue there for a little bit. Something with a foot pedal, I think he said. But it seems like he's got a good heart. That dude is dedicated. He'll stream 12 plus hours easy. And he'll come back the next day and do it again. So he's very dedicated to what he does. I have to give him props for putting in the work, because he's one of the hardest working streamers out there, as far as I know. He's one of the dudes. But yeah, I'm not, I don't have any ill will towards anybody. I just like to watch, and I'll let you know. Like I said, if you go back and watch my last two videos on Aiden, dude's got some loud ass footsteps, man. They're so loud. His aim is spot on. No recoil at all. Like, dude has lobbies that I've never had lobbies like he has. Ever. Since I've been playing COD, I've never had lobbies like he has. Ever. And it feels like everybody doesn't have a clue of what they're doing. And when people are parachuting towards him, it's like 4 guys just parachuting into his location, straight into his gunfire. You know, I'm like, they're not even trying. It was because someone was logging into his account and doing his cam. Oh, you're talking about Aiden? Yeah. Which, yeah, because you're account sharing, so you can't be doing that either. I don't know what it's like what who was it? It might have been, I don't remember who said it. I think it was like Bobby. Oh, that's what it was. He thought it was, I think he said initially he thought it was a foot pedal, because he was using a foot pedal. Can't remember what the foot pedal was for. But yeah. Yeah, Bobby seems like a good dude though. He really does. Rallied's another guy. He seems like he's pretty legit too. Yeah, those are the only two guys rolling with Doc on Call of Duty. The shoddy boys. Shoddy boys. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'll play with anybody, man. Like as far as like content creators go, I have like I said, if Joe Woe called me up tomorrow and said, "Hey, you want to roll a few live streams with me?" I'd say, "Yeah, let's go." You know, foot pedal was for jumping or something. Yeah, I believe that's what it was. He's a mouse and key player, so like Rally might be a controller player too. I don't know, man. Mouse and key is so foreign to me. It's like learning another language. It's my fingers would be so like when I play horror games, they're all mouse and key. My fingers are so sore at the end of that live stream. I mean, they're fine the next day, but they're like stiff and kind of sore, and it's hard to press on things sometimes, like because I'm not used to it, right? Like those guys spent years playing mouse and key, so it's nothing for them. But I'm a controller player through and through, 100%. But yeah, we're gonna call it right there, y'all. You know, I don't know what it's like to be in those guys' shoes. I don't, for our community to, could you imagine? Like, could you imagine if the Twitch and YouTube just took off and we had 10,000 people in the YouTube and like 5,000 on Twitch? I mean, could you imagine? I mean, that'd be totally insane. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. You never know. I think it was Jinxie. Jinxie said one time, and I'll leave y'all with this. Jinxie said that he streamed in front of one person for an entire year. That one and only viewer was there every single time he went live. That one person was there. Kept coming back for that entire year. 365 days in front of one person. And then all of a sudden, I don't know the exact details of how this happened, but all of a sudden, Jinxie's channel started to blow up. And I heard his streams weren't that, as far as like the quality of those streams, I don't think they were that great when it blew up. And all of a sudden, he started getting, I think the quality of his streams weren't all that great at the beginning. Obviously, I think it's probably better. I don't know how bad they were, but all of a sudden he blew up and he became like one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. He's won a few awards and he told everybody, don't give up, keep doing your thing, screw everybody else. You keep following your dream, or however he said it, I can't remember. Just never give up, keep doing what you're doing and never quit, ever. So I'm pretty sure JC wanted to quit a few times, but he just kept at it, kept doing his thing. So that's what we're going to do over here. That's what we're going to do over here. I can't imagine Twitch and YouTube chats popping off. I don't know how these streamers do it. They probably have to slow it down. Because you got guys like Nate Shot. When I watch sometimes I'll watch his stream, his Twitch stream. There's just stuff coming through that chat. I don't know how they keep up with it. They obviously can't catch everything. Same with Doc, same with Timmy, Rallied, Bobby, all those guys. Z, all those guys. When they're in their chat, that's why eventually they turn it to streamer, or not streamer only, members only mode. And you'd have to be a member of the community to pay that monthly fee. So I don't even like calling it a fee. Just $4.99 a month to support that streamer, and that's a members only thing over in YouTube. I'm pretty sure Twitch has the same thing. They're still not a great quality. He's so funny. Yeah, I know he has a green screen behind him, but it's like usually cut off around the tops up here. He's he's very outspoken. That's his personality. Yeah, he's kind of funny. He's pretty funny. He made it though. He's one of the top streamers on Twitch. So we're going to keep going, y'all. Maybe we'll grow our subscribers. Yeah, subscribers. Well, YouTube has a thing called members. It's called members only. And that just means you have to be a member of their channel. So you're paying like $3.99 a month, $4.99 a month to be a member of the channel. For YouTube, I don't know how. I think on Twitch it's Twitch is subscribers. Yeah, yeah, it's a members only thing. It's just because their chat is so crazy. It's constantly popping off with people wanting to talk, and they can't obviously talk to everybody. So they turn like for Twitch, it's probably subscribers only mode. I don't know how that works. I just know that if you want to be a part of their chats, you're going to have to become a member, or YouTube is a subscriber. So I don't know how that works. But as far as our channel goes, we're doing it. We're doing our thing. We're growing, and that's all that matters. As long as we're growing, the Twitch, the YouTube, you know, we're one big community no matter where we're at. It's all one community. We're all coming together. We're doing our thing. And I appreciate all of you for being a part of it. It would be pointless anyway, because they have so many. They would never be able to talk to everybody. They just can't. Yeah, especially when there's 20,000 people in the chat. Just, it's hard. There's no way. Eventually they catch a few here and there, you know. Obviously every donation that comes through to those guys, they're going to read them. Just because it's a donation. You don't want to miss those. But yeah, so like I said, we're growing. We're doing our thing over here at Mr. Equalizer Incorporated. I don't have a name for our community. I just call it I call it Equalizer Fam, Equalizer Team Equalizer. Team Equalizer over here, over on the Twitch and YouTube. Yes, sir. I don't know. I still don't have a name for our community yet. Maybe y'all can help me. Maybe y'all can help me. Hey, listen, y'all. I appreciate all of you. Dean, I appreciate you being here tonight, my man. Thank you for stopping by. Fizzy, Dawn, all the ones that came into the chat early on tonight. Bushmaster D, Gia, all of y'all. I appreciate all of you for stopping by, checking out the stream. And yeah, we didn't go and play Warzone tonight, but you know what? We may come back tomorrow to check out Verdansk. You will be the first to know about it. Until then, go outside, go touch grass, go get some exercise, eat the right foods, take care of yourself. We're never guaranteed tomorrow. We're never promised from 1 hour to the next. Make sure that you tell somebody that you love them. I steal that from Tim the Tabman, and I say it every time at the end of my live stream because it is true. And when you're all doing, but can't even talk. When you're all done doing all that, after you're done touching grass, you come back here, you check out this channel. I am your host, Mr. Equalizer, and we will see you all on the next live stream. Until then, I'm out.